this rug out. I still love it, but it's actually quite dirty just from the spring and stuff like that. So I brought up this rug that we used to have when Blake was a baby, and I'm gonna wash it and then put that there, so it's like redecorating with the same stuff. And I also have 2 full garbage bags to go to Goodwill because I'm just cleaning the house and getting rid of stuff and getting ready for Blake's party. So that's what I'm doing. And I also got rid of those blue pillows. I didn't really like them, and I brought back these ones, that one, that little gray one, and those ones, because I think they just work better with the room. I'm gonna get Colin to hang up this pretty silvery blue mirror there. And yeah, and I also brought up Blake's. This is like another outdoor water toy from the basement. So we're gonna, once the sod is in, which I think it's going in a couple days, I can put that outside as well. So cleaning the house.
Starts with C. Let's think of other things that start with C.
This is what we listen to pretty much all day, every day. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me.
C is for cookie.
My hair, hold on, let me just turn this down. I just got it done yesterday and I love it. It's so bright and pretty. The toner always takes a little bit more on my roots, but once I wash it, it tones down a bit. Blakey's upstairs. She refused to come down. Do you want to listen to Cookie Monster? You want to come see Cookie? But anyways, I at least got myself put together. I just put a very little bit of makeup on, just some concealer I left here. So that's why I always have redness here, because I just put concealer under my eyes, eyebrows, and mascara. And I just have my little tank top and my Under Armour shorts on, or leggings. I cleaned the bathroom, so it's all spick and span, nice and clean. And I'm gonna see how my rug turned out. I still have to wash our duvet cover. This little Missy's got up, didn't you? She's a little cranky, aren't you? Yeah, although she doesn't look like it. And I think these pillows look much better on the couch, so let's go see if we can get little Miss Blake down here. Time to fold all this laundry. Okay, so this is, it's okay, honey, it's just a ball. This is the rug that was down the basement, and I just washed it in the washing machine and put it in the dryer. Oh, you don't like it? She's scared of the elephant. There's like a video on here. You don't want me to change it? She gets scared of the, you okay? She doesn't like the elephant. So if you're wondering if you can wash a rubber, like a rug with a rubber backing like this, you can. It's just a couple, see these little white specks that came off the back a little bit, but you can wash it. So just for something different, this one's cleaner and more summery. Again, ignore the bags. They're going to Goodwill, and the stroller's gonna go in my new Durango once that comes. And my dad's coming later to sand and patch this up, and then he's gonna repaint all here for us, repaint the door, and he's gonna repaint like around here. And he's also gonna do the baseboards here and this wall here, because it just needs to be done. So thank God for that. I'm trying to get Olivia to nap. She's in her crib right now. She just made a little squeak, but she passed out in my arms when my sister-in-law came, and I just put her down. So we'll see if she sleeps. But Blakey and I need to have some lunch. The sun's finally coming out, so it's really nice. And yeah, we're just gonna make some lunch today. It's just a no makeup day, y'all. Look at this. See all the white stuff? Oh my God. It said you can wash it, but now I don't advise doing that. It looks like it's snowing in here. It's not gonna come off the towel. I'm gonna have to rewash that towel. I think it'll come off my pants. If I just shake them, it's kind of coming off, but yeah. All right, well, be warned that this can happen if you wash your rubber backing of a rug. So in future, recommendation, just buy a new rug for like 50 bucks or whatever, because, or take it to, I don't know, a dry cleaner, I guess, because the amount of sand that I guess was trapped in that rug all was in my dryer. Like it was all caught in the lint, whatever that's called. And I had to take a vacuum. It was all like in here in sand, and in here was brutal, like covered in sand. So, I mean, at least my rug is clean and I say 50 bucks, but is it worth it? Probably not. And now I'm thinking that maybe a rubber backing could like start a fire. I don't know. Let me know if you guys wash your rubber back mats, because I looked it up and it said you can, just not very often. But then the thing on my dryer says not to put anything rubber in there. This little thing. No washer, can completely remove oil, blah, blah, blah. Do not dry anything that has any type of oils. Items containing foam, rubber, or plastic must be dried on a clothesline or by using an air cycle. Learn from my mistakes. Somebody loves these baby cookies. Get it open.
Mommy.
Yeah, there you go. Grandma's coming later, or she might be. And then my lunch are 2 lettuce wraps with turkey. And I've got the tea on, and I did have 3 of these with hummus as well. And sister is now in her swing because she fussed, and Blake, I already got her up here on the counter, so I can't leave her while I try and put Livy back to sleep. So I just brought Olivia down and she's in her swing. If she doesn't sleep in there, she can sleep on me. Because, you know, you just have to roll with the punches when you have kids. It's just, is what it is. You guys, I am like on, I'm on the struggle bus right now because I think I just did too much today and I'm like completely exhausted. We had a really good day, but Olivia's naps today just weren't happening. And as you guys know, I've been following the taking care of babies course, and it was working really great. And some days are just harder than others. Like today, she only has been napping in her crib for like 20 to 25 minutes. And so when I get her up, I don't have the time to, like, I'll try and put her back to sleep, and then she cries again. And Kara's thing is like, she doesn't want you spending all day in the nursery. Like if they're not going back to sleep after trying for 10 to 15 minutes, and just get them up. But then she was kind of cranky, and she fell asleep on me. If you saw my Instagram, she fell asleep on like beside me while I was editing a video. But then again, like even me right beside her, she only slept like 20 minutes, and then she was kind of cranky, didn't really want to be put down, and she's just had not long naps at all today. And I'm just tired, to be honest with you, and I'm trying to get supper ready. I threw Blake on YouTube because I want to keep her occupied so I could try and put Olivia down. I was rocking Olivia, and as soon as I put her down, she starts to cry. So, but I know she needs to sleep. She's so tired. So finally I just said, I need to put you down. You've got to relax and fall asleep. And I left, and she wasn't crying, but she was fussing, and now she's quiet, but she's probably still awake. But I just find it so hard sometimes, like, you know, it's very defeating when like you've been doing so well, and then, you know, you get taught all these things, and all the things that I was taught just don't work. As soon as I put her down, not all the time, but a lot of the time, she will just she'll start to cry. So it's like I'm just frustrated today, and I wanted to document it because, you know, although like my Instagram's super happy and I've been like, yes, it's working, she's sleeping in her crib, she's doing all her naps in her crib. Well, she is, but that doesn't mean that there's going to be days like this where it's still hard. And I know it's progress, not perfection, but I'm just having a hard time, and I'm trying to get supper ready, and I didn't get as much time to spend with Blake today because Olivia was up like every 20 minutes. Like I literally just got Olivia down, we went outside, we were only outside for like 10 minutes, and I felt terrible because I had to bring Blake back in the house, and she was upset because she really wanted to play outside. And I could bring Olivia out after, but I really can't till we have a fence, because the only spot that has shade in our backyard is where our new tree is, but it's too far away from where Blake would, like her play area, and I can't leave her because Blake will run to the road. So we have to wait till we get a fence. So anyways, it's just, I'm just trying to make supper and trying not to burn everything, trying to get her to go to sleep, and it's just like, you know, it's just hard. Like I honestly just, I feel like I love my babies. I love my babies more than anything in the world, obviously. And I love being a stay-at-home mom. I honestly wouldn't trade it for anything. But I feel like for me personally, 2 is plenty. What's the matter, sweetie? I knew it. Like, she still has her shoes on because I haven't had time to take them off yet. You want a different one? Colin went to pick up my car, and we had a little argument when he came home, just because we're both exhausted, and like he was rushing to, sorry, I'm trying to find a thing for her. Let's do, Mommy's helping you. So we had a little argument when he got home, just because we're both tired and frustrated, and he had to rush to get to the dealership. And so yeah, I'm just having a hard day now. But yeah, anyways, what I was saying is I think that 2 is plenty. I mean, obviously it gets easier and I could change my mind, but guys, like for me personally, I feel like I'm maxed out at 2 just in like looking after them. And not just that, because I know it's going to get easier as they get older, obviously, and I could space them out, but I honestly feel 100% complete with us being a family of 4. Right now, I do not feel at all the need to have a 3rd baby. I'm fully at peace with, like, that's it for me being pregnant. I don't desire to be pregnant again. I don't desire to have another baby. We are gonna wait until Olivia's a year before we like fully commit and Colin can get a vasectomy. But honestly, like I'm pretty sure we're done. Just because it is really hard. It's very hard, and the more babies you add, the harder it gets. And not only that, but for me, like listen, before I say this, I know there are lots of parents of like 4 or 5 kids. Some of my best friends have multiple children. They're fantastic mothers. Those kids are so well loved, have so much attention. I'm just saying, for me, I already feel like I've taken attention away from Blake because of Olivia, and adding another child would take even more attention away from Blake and Olivia, and I only have what I can give. And like, I don't even know how to say this. I don't think that I can give the amount of attention and quality time with more than 2 kids. I just don't. For me personally, that's not to say that people that have multiple kids don't give them enough attention or quality time. See, she's starting to fuss again. I'm not saying that at all. I just mean for me personally, I think 2 is plenty, and I don't know if I could give everything I want to give my children, not just like financially, but like love and quality time and all of that stuff with more than 2. Like I don't think for me personally I could. I couldn't. So that's how I feel right now. It could change, but I'm hoping she'll settle, but she probably won't. So I don't, like, this is the hard thing. Like 10 to 5, she needs to nap, because if she doesn't nap, she's gonna be miserable for bedtime. It's gonna take me like 2 hours to put her down, but she's not gonna nap, and like I have to make supper. I have a toddler down here, so it's like, oh my God, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I am frustrated to high hell right now, and I really need a beer. But anyways, gotta go get my baby. I'll show you guys my car when it gets here. So I'm back, and I have Olivia. I just had to let it out because like I'm just frustrated. But I was thinking upstairs too that I want to be able to enjoy my kids, and I think that some people can just not handle having multiple children, and I'm finding out that I'm one of them. I find 2 is plenty, and I'm stressed out as it is. Maybe that's just because I have 2 under 2 and she's still so young. Like, I know it's gonna get easier. Probably a lot of you are saying it's gonna get easier, like, you'll change your mind, but I want to enjoy my babies, and if I had like 1 or 2 more, I think I would be so like I would be stretched so thin. Me personally, again, there are plenty of wonderful, amazing parents with amazing children, and they have like 5 kids, 6 kids. So please don't take offense if you have more than 2 kids. That's not at all what I mean. I just mean don't think I'm the type that can, I'm just not one of those moms. Like, I'm just not. I'm trying, but I'm just not. And I do think that there's pressure to have like more than 2, and nowadays I feel like 2 is like weird. Like, more people have like, I think most people are having like 3, 4. Like, I feel like 2 is like weird now. But I just feel like that's, you know, plenty for me. But anyways, I totally just went on a rant. But so Olivia's up. I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm just gonna hold her. She's not gonna nap, so hopefully bedtime's not too rough for me. She's gonna be overtired, but when stuff like this happens, it's like there's nothing I can do, so I just have to relax about it, and she'll survive. She'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'll look back on this when she's like a year old and be like, dude, you need to chill. But yeah, it's just hard. But anyways, I'm probably burning my chicken, so I better go. It is 7:19 and we got both girls to bed. Colin put Blake to bed. I put Olivia to bed. I have to clean this and all of this and that, not the decorations, and living room's not too bad. I have to put the car seat, well, I can't actually put the car seats in the car. Colin's gonna do that tonight. I gotta put the stroller in the car. And I'm gonna show you the car in a second, but I just wanted to say, I swear it's like God knows when you're having a rough time, because, well, obviously he knows, but I was nursing Olivia and Blake made me laugh, oh my God, so hard. She comes into the room when I'm nursing Olivia, and she's like, Mommy, I stubbed my toe. I was like, oh, are you okay? And then she goes, and then she makes me laugh because she like gives me a kiss, and I go, oh, thank you, baby. And then she leaves the room and does this like funny little walk, and then I hear her like run off doing this funny walk, and then she fell, and then all I hear from the next bedroom is, oh, I fell down. And oh my God, I just laughed, and I thought, my God, I love her so much. Like, I love those 2 little nuggets more than anything in the entire world, even more than my husband. Don't tell him. I love him a lot, but you mamas know you love your kids more than your husband. Sorry, husbands, but it's the truth. And it's just like, it just makes this difficult day like worth everything. Just, I would do it all over again for those 2. Like, I just love them so, so much. Gloriousness is my new Dodge Durango, and she's beautiful. I can hear my neighbor. Beautiful. Oh, Mama is very, very happy. So I just cleaned up everything, and Colin's still working outside, poor guy. But I cleaned everything up, and I'm gonna relax because it's now 8 o'clock, and I just want to chill before bed, maybe have some cereal because I didn't really have much of a supper. And I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.